Hey, what is going on, guys? Unknown Replays here, back with another video. And this video is just to tell you guys Happy New Year's. And in this video, I'm going to also be talking about a life story. This is something I've been wanting to do for a while. I want to do life stories more often, but I think of more stories that are actually worth telling for. And I think this one's worth it. It's a big part of my life, kinda. It's about how I got a scar on my face, an actual big impact in my life. But I got a scar on my face back when I was 7 years old, and this scar came from getting bit by a dog, which we'll get into in a minute. And what happened was that I was 7 years old, playing at the park with my brothers like a normal kid, both BB guns and knives, little pocket knives and stuff like that. And we thought it would be a good idea to we were messing around in the cornfield and stuff like we always did. We did it all the time. And at this time, I lived in a trailer park back when I was 7 years old, so a long time ago, 7 years ago. And well, my brothers decided to. We were messing around a little. They were messing around a little too much, and they decided to tell me they had BB guns with them, which I didn't know at the time, but they just told me. I obviously knew. I was like, wow, this is not good. And they were threatening me. They were threatening me. They were threatening to say. They kept threatening to say they were gonna shoot me. And I was like, no, you guys weren't. And blah 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 blah. And they ended up pulling the BB guns out, and luckily they didn't shoot me. But dude, I was running around the park. There's a little park had like a slide and a swing set, and I was running around the park and was just waiting to wait for me to get shot to see if that would stop it. But I never did get shot. I ended up trying to ride home, and I don't know, it just turned into a big old ruckus. And I ended up trying to ride home. I was riding home, and as I was riding home, my neighbors had a pit bull, and this pit bull was never really happy with me. I used to get on top of my house, well, my trailer, and I used to get on top of my trailer, and I used to like tease it, and it wouldn't be able to get me because obviously I'm on top of a house and it's a small little 2 foot dog. But this pit bull did not like me. It was very angry all the time. Its owners, I guess, were nice to it, but we were just really mean to it. Just teased it way too much. And well, this dog never did like me. It always hated me. I don't know why. No reason. But I was riding home, and this dog was barking something it was in the woods. The woods are parallel to the road, but the house is like intersecting with the road and the woods. But the dog was on the side of the house, chained up, and it heard me riding. I guess it heard me riding by because I was yelling. I was like, "Mom, mom, mom, dad, dad, dad," and I was like, Matthew and my other brother Kyle are chasing me with BB guns, and they weren't behind me when this dog ended up coming after me and jumped on me. And this dog like literally put this big old dog towards me as I was little, when I was 7 years old. This big old dog jumps. This thing pushes me down to the ground. Even on all my bike, just tackles me on the ground, and it broke off. It broke off its chain, obviously, at this point. And at this point, I thought, really, I'm about to die because of this little pit bull. And I was like, come on. And this dog ended up breaking off the chain, tackling me down, and the owner or somebody was yelling at it, and the dog got towards them. It was focused on them. It looked back at me, and then it ran back at me, jumped over my bike. I tried picking my bike up and like putting it up, and the dog jumped over and bit my face really, really fast. I didn't feel it, but I knew it happened, and my cheek was literally, it's kind of gross, but my cheek was dangling off my face. Not lying to you guys. My cheek was literally dangling off my face. I was freaking out. And I never cried. I swear I never cried. I really thought I was just in so much shock. My blood was flowing so, it was just insane. I don't even know how to explain it. I just try to think of the word. It was so, I had an adrenaline rush. And I did not know what happened. I was like, I got bit by a dog. I was like, what do I even do at this point? And I was just so scared. And I ended up running home because the owner of the trailer park ended up running to get the dog, wrapped the chain around the mailbox. The dog stopped, and the owner went over there, got the dog, brought it to the house, and I was running home. And as I was running home, my mom ran outside because my dad and my mom broke up at the time, and my mom was like yelling at my dad, and she was already really upset. And then my mom and my dad were freaking out. They were like, "Oh my God, what happened?" and all this other stuff. And I was just sitting there freaking out, and the ambulance ended up coming later on, and I ended up getting taken to the hospital, had surgery and all stuff. And this is the end of that story, and this is Unreal Replays. And please like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you guys have a very, very, very good 2016, and more videos coming to you guys. And I'm out.